Oh, hello. Manhattan is famous for its pizza joints, like Original Ray's Pizza and Lombardi's in Little Italy. But among the hundreds of pizza parlors that line the city's streets, where can one find the perfect slice? Colin Atrophy Hagendorf set out on a 2-year pizza-eating quest through Manhattan to answer that question, and he chronicled his findings in his new book, Slice Harvester, A Memoir in Pizza. Colin joins us now. Colin, welcome.
How you doing?
Very good, man.
Good.
You know, I want to eat pizza all day long, as you saw.
Hey, yeah.
After I read the book.
Food.
Now, how did this novel experiment come to you? Where was this pizza-eating quest born?
A friend of mine passed away. I freaked out. I split town. I was meandering back, riding freight trains, hitchhiking on my way home, and ate a bunch of really bad pizza all over America. Mm-hmm. Got back to New York City. I was talking with my friend Garrett about all the bad pizza I had eaten. We were joking around that I should become a pizza consultant and get a job because I was out of work. I can review every slice of pizza in New York City. We were just joking around. We thought someone must have done it already. We looked on the internet, and no one had, and then I just did it.
Now, you're very frank in the book about how you were heavily into drugs and alcohol back in the day. Where were you in your life regarding alcohol and drugs when you began this experiment, and how much did that motivate you to start the experiment?
I think the place that I was at was, I was partying pretty heavily, and I had been for a long time, and it was starting to get a little dark. And at this point, I was just kind of partying and not really doing anything. And so I needed a project. I really needed something.
And how much has this project changed your life?
Well, I quit drinking around the time I ate the last slice of pizza.
You started a blog,
right,
to put your reviews of the pizzas early on, and right away people started responding to it. In fact, the Daily News did a piece on you shortly,
a few months after it began. Yeah.
Was there any viewer response that particularly sticks in your mind?
I got this one email from this guy. It's like business guy was on a flight from Singapore. And he said he's back to New York City, and he said he's talking to the kid, just doing small talk with the kid's teenager sitting next to him. And the teenager had never left Singapore in his entire life. And this guy was like, well, what are you going to do when you get to New York? And the kid was like, I really want to eat New York pizza. And the guy was like, well, you want some recommendations? And the kid was like, nah, there's this guy, the Slice Harvester, he's got this website, and he reviews them all, so I'm just going to use his recommendation.
What makes a great slice of pizza?
I think about that thick at the front to about maybe that thick at the very back. Mm-hmm. With the ballooning out for the crust. It should be crunchy on the bottom. It should crack when you fold it.
Right, and this one doesn't.
This one's not.
I don't want to say where that came from, but this is not a good sign.
I'm not trying to put this slice on blast, but it's not. It's not so good. So like this, I'll tell you what makes a bad slice of pizza, right?
Yeah.
You see this? You see the cheese is like a big plate.
Yeah.
The cheese is like a big plate.
Yeah.
There's no continuity. The cheese is all cold, and this front of the slice is just flopping around here. It's like a little.
Okay, we get the picture.
You know what I mean? It's not very good.
Okay, where's the best slice of pizza in New York City or Manhattan?
My favorite slice, I'm going to say, because people get really mad at me about my preferences. I've been very explicit that this whole project is about my preferences. I am but one man. And my favorite slice is at Pizza Suprema, which is on 8th Avenue, just off the corner of 31st Street, right behind Madison Square Garden.
All right.
And it's phenomenal.
And as far as we know, they're not contributors to 13, so there's no disclaimer necessary.
Nah.
All right, Colin, well, thank you very much.
Hey, thank you
It's a terrific
very much.
book. If you'd like to discover your own number one slice, go to metrofocus.org and print out a pizza bracket, which is our version of Colin's rating system. It'll help you compare 8 of Colin's top picks so you can find the slice that best fits your taste buds. And once you do that, please share your favorite slice and pizza with us. Thanks.